Then I had to sit and really think about what is going on in my life. I felt the weight of the world for me to do great. What's up, 1428 family? It's Dondre Brown here to help you invest in your family, your finances, and your future. Quick check-in. Hopefully the videos that I've been pushing out, hopefully they've been helpful for you, helping you understand that you can overcome obstacles, you can accomplish your goals. There are ways that you can do what you need to do. It's just going to take you investing in your time, taking a little effort, finding your support system, and then smashing those goals. So again, if you need any videos, how-tos, questions, leave them in the comment section. Just let me know if there's something that you want me to be able to help you with. Again, I do many different things, and a lot of the things that I've learned, I've been self-taught, right? Not everyone has that opportunity or is willing to take that path. That's okay, but this is why we have platforms like this that can help you learn the things that you need to learn when you want to learn them. So again, I want to jump in the video that I launched the other day that talked about penny stocks, right? I put out a video that talked about how you can budget and use your budget to invest in penny stocks, right? So if you are a beginning investor and you're like, what are penny stocks? I'll quickly go through what that is and then kind of show you how to invest in it. I'll talk about a penny stock. And then after that, again, I'll tell you to like and subscribe to this channel. So the first thing is defining a penny stock, right? A penny stock is a stock that is worth $10 or less. Some people will say $7 or less. Some people may go a little lower than that, right? Within that range of $10 to $7 or less, that is a penny stock. Some of the ways that you find penny stocks, there are many different ways. You can Google, we'll go through a couple searches. But one thing you need to know about penny stocks is like anything, right? They start off cheap, but at the same time, that's a lot of risk, right? So these companies, they start off at a low cost, but they have the potential to go up by hundreds, if not a few different $100s, or they go down, right? You can actually lose money. So they are highly volatile. So let's go through a basic search for a penny stock. So what I always like to do, again, is show you my phone and show you how I organize some of my apps, because it allows me to get to what I need to get to. Because as we know, there's so much information out there, so many apps, so many things flowing through. We have to become more organized. And this is one of the ways that I organize. This may not be your way, or this may help you. If it's helped you, please leave it in the comment section. Let me know how you're starting to organize your life due to some of these videos. But again, as I always like to do, click on my investment section or group. These are some of the investments that I have, but also some of the tools that help me with looking at investment more and learning more about investing. Again, about a year ago, I started investing, but when I say I started, I basically was getting free shares, right? When you go through Robinhood, you're able to use a link where you can get a free share and someone else can get a free share. My link is in this description. So if you want to help me out, you can just click on that link. You get a share, I get a share. But I was just collecting shares, right? I really wasn't active in the stock market. I wasn't purchasing things. I'll show you one of the lessons learned in not being able to jump in on a few other shares early or a few other stocks early. But again, there are many different ways to search for penny stocks. One of the things we know about information is everybody has an opinion, but no one is a fortune teller, right? They can't tell a future to let you know exactly what stock is going to be the best. They're using data, they're using their gut, they're using trends. There's so many things that's impacting their ability to select those stocks, right? So just off a very simple search, I like to use the Yahoo Finance app, right? So let's go into the Yahoo Finance app and do a simple search for penny stocks, right? So if we type in penny stocks, what comes up is in the news, right? Here, these are 3 penny stocks that should rally over 100%. These are 7 stocks with a strong buy rating, 7 more penny stocks, 3 stocks, etc., right? What I'm basically showing you is that you have an opportunity to go deeper in trying to figure out what is the best penny stock, right? Either you can do it yourself or you can pay someone to do it for you, right? Again, me being self-taught, I place value in just being able to go and research things. So let's click here on these 3 penny stocks, right? So what happens is you'll go through the article and they'll make 3 suggestions, right? What you have to do then is decide if you want to go further in looking at these stocks. You can go into the Robinhood app, you can type them in, and then they'll give you more statistics and data. So what you'll be doing is collecting information, right? What you'll be able to do with that information is decide on if you want to put your money into it. What I quickly want to show you is, for example, let's look at Tobar, right? It says based on its strength, its technology, it is 96 cents per share, right? That's less than $1. So if you're in a space where you thought that you needed like hundreds of thousands of dollars to invest in the stock market, you don't, right? You can do it with cents, if not dollars, right? So there are opportunities for anyone to get in the stock market. You just have to be on your P's and Q's, as well as being able to research things. Other things you can do is you can go to YouTube and just search penny stocks, right? If you search penny stocks, you'll come across a lot of different people talking about penny stocks, right? Don't get overwhelmed. If you engage the stock market with a small amount of money, right? So for example, let's say you want to put $50 in, right? You go through and look at a couple of these videos, you see some of the shares. Shout out to my boy Chris Sane. I want to give a special shout out to him. He's taught me so much about just investing in general, as well as the seriousness to investing. He was one of the reasons why I got more engaged in investing. So shout out to his channel. If you haven't had a chance to go check out his channel, go check it out. He drops some really good information about investing, as well as the power of investing. But again, you can go through these penny stocks and look at a couple and then choose them, right? Sometimes you have to invest a little bit of money and learn about that process and product. When I started teaching investing as well as financial literacy to individuals, they started learning once they started putting their money in, right? It wasn't enough just for me to tell them. They also had to experience it with their money. But what I wanted to show you is just a quick way to search for some penny stocks and how to get information on many different platforms. Other things you can use, you can go to TipRanks. TipRanks is something that I've been looking at a little bit, just to get another, I always say trust but verify, right? It's never not enough information out there. So I'm always trying to collect different information from different sources just to learn a little bit more about some of the stocks and stuff. But one of the penny stocks that I wanted to talk about is Ideanomics, right? The interesting thing about them, one, they're a penny stock, right? And they're indirectly impacted by EV. EV stands for electronic vehicles, right? I'll show you the impact of electronic vehicles. Let's go with one of the most famous companies, Tesla, right? So Tesla is basically elevating many different EV stocks, right? Let's scroll down to statistics. So you have your open, today's high, today's low, the 52-week low. That's what I want you to focus on. So 52 weeks ago, this stock cost $65 per share, right? The price today is $584, right? These are electronic vehicles. Elon Musk is really pulling up electronic vehicles, EV. So there are many stocks and shares or stocks that are attached or indirectly impacted that are becoming elevated, right? There's some things that we know impact the price changes in the stock market. There's news, there's politics, there's climate change. There's so many things that impact it, right? But with all the news around and the buzz around Tesla, it's impacting, it's setting a trend, and it's pushing EV forward, electronic vehicles. So when you look at any shares or stock that's impacted by it, whether it's directly or indirectly, you may see some type of impact. So let's go back to Ideanomics. So Ideanomics, ticker symbol is IDEX. That's another thing you need to learn. Ticker symbol. When they say ticker symbol or symbol, they're talking about the letters at the top, right? It's IDEX. Here, let me show you that. So when you're searching, you see the IDEX. When you're searching, sometimes you may be able to just type in the ticker symbol, or you may just see the ticker symbol. I don't know if you ever watched like the stock market growing up and you've seen all the stuff going across the screen. You're like, what are all these numbers and letters? You're starting to understand those are just abbreviations for companies, right? AT&T is just a T, right? So looking at this stock, This is a penny stock. Right now it's at $2.85. I purchased 40 shares, and right now my total return is negative $4.63, right? Some people will say, get out the market, jump out, take your money, you lost, etc., right? But you have to do more research to think about if this is a short-term play or a long-term play. For me, I'm trying to have a balanced portfolio, but also a balanced approach. There are going to be some stocks and shares where I am short-term. Short-term means I'm getting in, getting some profit, and then getting out. Long-term means I'm buying and holding, right? I'm just going to hold on. Well, Ideanomics, again, it is a penny stock, which means it's less than $10, but it's an opportunity to possibly hold it. The reason why I say that is in doing research, it's attached to EV, but more importantly, it's trying to be innovative and be attached to electronic tractors, right? That basically sets another trend, because when you think about electronic tractors, that impacts agriculture, right? Agriculture is one of the largest markets because we all need food, right? We all need to grow food. So this is something that Ideanomics has invested into. They're actually invested into companies that's invested into solutions behind electronic tractors. So for me personally, I have to decide, do I buy more shares or do I get out? Again, I'm not a financial advisor, so I'm not going to tell you what to do with your money. I'm just going to let you know, I'm going to recommend that you do more research on this and see if you want to load up in your position, or if you want to, again, look at other YouTube channels, look at other individuals and see how you want to play it. But the key is, this is a stock that is $2.85. That means if you have $10 in your pocket, you can engage in the stock market. If you have $3 in your pocket, you can engage in the stock market. The key is to get in and learn. Start small, make sure you do your research, and then take notes, right? So again, that's one of the things that I wanted to show you today regarding the stock market and penny stocks. EV stocks are something that is trending, but there are other stocks that are penny stocks that you can invest in. You just have to be willing to do a little research. You sit on your phone every day and you look at social media. You can go to some of these Yahoo Finance. You can go to YouTube. You can start to look some of these things up and start to invest a little bit. We already know that if you invest and you do it right, you do it with the right people, you can make a lot of money. Tesla was $65 52 weeks ago. Now it's over $500, right? I don't know if there's ever going to be that many Tesla opportunities, but there will be opportunities for you to gain wealth and gain increased income in the stock market if you do it right. You got to do your research though. So again, if you stick with this channel, you'll be growing with me on this journey. I started a year ago. I wasn't very serious about it because I was just trying to get my money right in other spaces. But now that I have my money right, I'm really focused on ensuring that when I invest in the stock market, I'm doing it intentionally, trying to do some research, trying to lean on other mentors, as well as just trying to take it as an opportunity to teach my family too. I think that's the most important thing about learning about the stock market, as well as building wealth. You start to develop a blueprint that you can share with your family and loved ones. So again, join me on this journey. My goal is to get to $50,000 before June. I'm pretty sure I can do it with all the right tools and education behind me. But if you want to join me on this journey, jump in. If you like this channel, subscribe. If you have any comments about stocks, penny stocks, anything, leave it in the comment section. I want this community to grow. I want us to be able to accomplish our goals and focus on our family, our finances, and our future. So make sure you hit that notification button because I'm putting out videos every day. But again, let's increase this family. See ya.